Yeah. 3, 2, 1 mark. Nothing on sale. Oh yeah, sorry about this, hold on.
Yes.
Three to 1 mark. Do you know Mark? Have I seen Iron Lung? No, I haven't.
A well-oiled machine is truly a thing of beauty. Yes, go good. As you
word to the word. Master Entrati's experiments are under threat from the Mum.
Low-key, you say?
Rip from his teeth all that he has taken and teach him this. That woe shall be his sole reward. Prepare well, for we shall not return until the experiments are secured.
Yeah, I think I have you right. Well, I'm already a winner. The trop. Agenda. It's exhausted. Undersupplied. Okay. Yeah, I think my duration should be huge. Well, technically I have nothing else. Oh, you don't even have shards. Okay, it's fine. Loki doesn't need shards. Everybody else needs shards. Instead. See, that's a joke.
Prepare for all phases. Experiments.
Yeah. Love you too.
Thank you, homie. One of these, huh? Oh. No. Dude? Why is my... Okay. Why is my duration so short? Okay, dude.
Counterattack successful. Fingers off triggers. Stand by for orders.
No, Hildren, stop! Hildren, please. Where are these things coming from around me? It's very, shisui. You mean sushi?
Arterial conduits located here. Move in.
Ah,
secure,
great, the
save
sucky
material.
kids are here. I should have picked up a Loki, honestly. This is... Goodbye, Loki. A Tom? I couldn't even see you there, Tom. Yo, Jarrell. Yo, where we going, peeps? That's not... Hold on. Hello? Hello? Any place? Okay. Yo! Please, just... No, we don't need this. Yo, where the keys at? Homies? That's... I don't know why Loki's 4 exponentially increases the damage on enemies. I don't know what that's about. But wait, where's my 60% extra duration on the thing? The arcane? Yeah. God, all this duration, I barely have anything. Shoot the child! Never mind. Park my Loki somewhere safe so I can actually rescue somebody. Okay, it's over there. What does that guy want? It's like, wait, I'm helping. Anybody has a door kit? Do you see the door kit? Insert the door kit, come on, let's go. Yo baby, you wanna insert the door kit or no? D, let me pick up stuff, man. Oh, somebody already died? Wrong action, baby, wrong action. Yeah. Wrong action, baby, wrong action. Are you... Do we just team wipe? Why did that guy go for the Void Angel?
A well-oiled machine
I
is
really thought they're
truly a
close.
thing of
The Void
beauty.
Angel just appeared. Why did they immediately go there? I don't understand. The Void Angel just appeared and they just ran over there? Okay, forget about you really not doing much and I'm just losing HP non-stop. Anything with health? Maybe equilibrium? I don't know. Anything else with health? Not these. Actually, is there a niner somewhere? What could I stick in here? I can't really stick much, can I? That's what she said. Okay, whatever, shield gate extra, I guess.
These can't be Master Entrati's experiments. Remember,
Another day, another Netracell.
Just be clear, Netracell VX killer there's. Netracell has the minus duration, right? They didn't pay attention to that. Yeah, breathability is by 3%. Wow. Are we seriously doing this now? I know that's how I started off as well. There's always a hill green. Hildren, you either take point or I take it. Like, who does it? Man, I hate this gimmick. Really? Thank you. Dude, I absolutely hate this gimmick.
Forces eliminated. Analysis has suggested a logical course of action.
I'm sorry, that thing just spawns on top of you no matter what. Perugino, are you Italian?
Check your heart. You're going to be retrieving a supply of key scientific material from tagged arterial conduits. In and out. Up two.
Oh my god, this kid sneaked up on me. Oh my god. Holy shit. I have literally nowhere to go, man. Dude, how do people survive in this game? I don't understand. Do you have, yeah, you do have the key? That poor dog just flew away. Why is this one so far away? Okay, does that even make any sense? That was like 300 meters away from all the other pylons. Why? You know, Crepuscular kind of sucks, honestly. Why is there one by itself over here, dude? What's this? Look at Area 51 over here, bombing everything. You have to be joking, we dropped the wrong key, are you for real or what? Yeah, I should've just brought Valkyrie, honestly. Actually, no, I should have the duration problem, so Revenant, actually. You guys can do all that right over there. I'm just gonna spawn camp here and hope the key drops so I don't travel 300 fucking meters for no reason. Yeah, you too, shut up, Jalel. Where's the key? That motherfucker didn't drop the key? Okay, there's something wrong with knife step today. It's triggering almost immediately. You scared me. Of course we found the fucking docket now. Okay, dude, where am I taking all this damage from? And now we have to travel another... Dude, all I see is my screen just flash red. I literally don't understand this game, honestly.
Material received. Stand by for orders.
I like how everybody's doing this. Why did I even bother using Loki, honestly? I'm not getting anything out of him in this mission.
Home stretch. Crucible marked. Lloyd's brief demands the urgent retrieval of high-quality elemental resources. Prevent enemy sabotage of save. Go!
Okay, dude, there's just damage everywhere and I don't know where it's coming from. Yeah, no, cabbages, bitch. You know what is so funny? Crepuscular is like so fucking useless when compared to like strength. Oh yeah, I'm only killing stuff. Sorry, I spaced out because I'm just trying to survive. Although in my defense, why are you guys killing? Oh my god. Yeah, my hit stack's gone, dude. That's lasted longer than you might think, man. Yay! Because I remember correctly, I ran the math and I think that X% trade strength with Roar does more than Crepuscular, actually. Is somebody just parking the Warframes? By the way, Loki's thing doesn't last, huh? Even with all this strength. No, we have to go all the way over there and suck some massive cod pieces, man. We're not gonna take it. Mm-hmm. Kobe. Kobe. All skill. Why are the enemies... Oh, we have a Nova. We actually have a Nova this time, and not the enemies randomly speeding up in a mission. Can you leave me alone, Daddy? Where's my Warframe? Where do I park you, man? Does my clone die immediately? No, okay, I think the timer is just very short, so it barely lasts. One toxin a day keeps the murmurs away. No. Rum.
That's what Lloyd was after. Well done. And well done with us. I'm really not designed for this kind of thing.
That. So about that, I had to check something. We are not gonna make it. We are not gonna make it. Anything to complain about this week? Not too really. I mean, whatever happened, happened, so I complained about those. But, you know, whatever today. Who was it? How's my monitor? No, not you. My monitor, I rebought the Costco one. I'm gonna check if there's a better quality IPS panel of it. I'm hoping for that, maybe. So yeah.
I like these. Hope you got what you're after. Got a set of crisis events lined up for you. Make sure we get a gold star on you.
Okay, what do we have today? Another defense. It's always a defense, doesn't matter what. Enemies drop miasmite, exterminate, health scrub. What do we have under splight? Hypersensitive, overload, dull blades. this is the part where I think I'll be using a Valkyrie. No, wrong colors.
All set? Okay, get your loadout ready because once you're locked in, I cannot pull you out without the whole run going to hell.
Oh, we have a new core. Never mind, I could have literally used anybody. Should go Titania. You know what? I don't care. Oh, the sledge, huh? The wolf owl. Undersplight, hypersensitive, open rift. What else? Nothing. Valkyrie is perfect as she is. Okay, so we hope that we don't get the thing triggered on the first run. And after that, the Owl of God will see me. Although, mind you, this is gonna suck with the Valkyrie. Here, what can I put? Literally nothing. Lucky it says primary singular weapon, nothing else. Buy 9 pixie chips. I'll miss you. Don't I need you anyways. You know what is so funny? Once you max out the pixie chips, right? Sorry, not max out the pixie chip. The stickers, you get the extra pixie chips, right? Yeah. I wonder if there's a diminishing return on when to get those. But yeah, I bought a new motor. I bought the old one that I returned at Costco. Was like, we're not gonna like give you the new one that's actually not damaged. What the fuck was that about? I have no idea. Is today everybody gonna die at least once a day? I guess it is. Okay, listen here, Papa Ganoush. Why am I flying away from you? Okay, the things are... Why is everybody playing Kildreen? I don't understand. This is so annoying to the... Okay, please, guys, hold on. Please stay away from me, please. Just please stay away from me. I think I'm getting my combos, I'm not sure. What? Doing? Dude, please. What are you doing in here with me, man? Let the Valkyrie go! She's trying to get her combos up! Oh my god, people stick their asses in Valkyrie's ass, honestly? Sorry, not their asses. Where's the Baba Ganoush, or do you kill it? Okay, it's over there. People just stick their faces in Valkyrie's ass, honestly? Can you guys get that guy? Or thank you. I'm just trying to get my combo up. That's it, man. I need my combo up. Oh my god, the latency. Oh. I don't want to keep on doing the energy thing. It doesn't work with Valkyrie when she's in claw form. Auto reflex, huh? Auto reflex. That's how stupid I am. I can't use my... okay.
Let me get this straight. You detect one of the little stickers on a hell scrubber, and you can use that to track changes in the timeline?
What is happening? My controls are dropping inputs. Is this intended?
Healy picks are like that, but with time.
What is this? Okay, does my PC have a problem? I'm just dropping inputs randomly. Huh? Is it because of the coins? Oh, okay, D, I really hate you guys, honestly, because, like, I don't know if my PC is breaking apart or what. This is such an annoying feature to implement, man. D, you guys are my biggest nightmare, honestly, in this world sometimes. I'm sorry, is somebody else dead? What? Guys? Today's not the day, guys. Today's not the day. Holy shit, today's seriously not the day for me. How are you two... Dude. Okay, it's the coins. The coin... Okay, so my PC is not broken, right? D being the stupid motherfuckers that they are. My PC is not broken. My keyboard is not giving up its life in less than 30 days. My motherboard is not broken. My cables are not broken. D decided for some stupid reason, whenever you pick up the coins, your character will stop attacking, I think. Okay. Oh my god. D, you have no idea how annoying you guys are that give people fucking heart attacks, honestly. Shame on you. You guys don't need to pay people at this point. Shut the fuck up, man. Dude? Dude, the oxygen!
Time. Hell scrub complete. Remind me again why it has to be this hard.
Yeah, that's because easy things don't leave dents in space.
Oh my god.
Duh.
Oh my
Next
god. This is the experience of playing Warframe. You don't know if your PC is falling apart because D does the randomest bullshit with interaction on the functions. Because what the fuck? And then I need to spend the next like 30 seconds every time playing the fucking minigame to revive a person. What is that feature about the... My cat went invisible. I tilted. Dude, you have no idea how hard I tilted right there. Oh my god, fuck you.
It's just a hunch, but Nessie saw an instance of this concert before she disappeared. You keep the show going, and I'll watch the chronometer.
Nessie
for
didn't
any
appreciate the
fluctuations
show.
that might be related to it.
She appreciates younger Tennos, that's what she does. She has an island for herself. Are you gonna blow up, by the way? Yeah, Valkyrie's gonna kind of suck around here, I think, unfortunately. She's really not built for this. And apparently... Can I activate my thing or no? Did everybody suddenly become a hero and actually start killing enemies when I went to claw mode? Seriously?
You know I can see the appeal.
Well, I don't.
If anyone asks, you don't know me.
Well, today these guys are pretty tanky, honestly. Why did I buy the Costco's monitor again? Because I wanna check the the rapid IPS monitor versus standard one. Because I got the LG one, the panel is so good actually, the quality on it. And I know people are like, oh, the sRGB DCP like color gamut is like 130% or like 99% and it's not good or it's too good. And I never understood that. Like, for example, here's something I don't understand about, like, color on monitors. If there's an sRGB requirement, right? Would it be better to have 100% sRGB calibration rather than 130%? I don't understand what 130% means. You see, this is how simple I am. I'm such a humble guy, honestly. People should be amazed at my humbleness. I'm so extraordinarily humble. Because in my mind... here's the way I think. Okay? Let's say you have a monitor, right? You want to buy a monitor. That monitor's rating in terms of sRGB, color, gamut, or whatever, is maybe like, what call it? Those little guys don't die, okay. It's maybe like what? I don't know. Like, what could we say? Like, okay. You wanna buy a monitor, okay? You have the sRGB, color, whatever, yada yada yada. Some monitors are 99%, I think that's the average. Like the lowest average. And then we have the other ones that are like 110, 120, and 130. I think the 130 is the other higher average. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, whatever. Now here's the thing. Is that supposed to be the saturation levels or something? Of the color? But also it doesn't make any sense. So you have 100% sRGB color coverage, but you can go higher than that. What does it mean? What do the numbers mean, Mason? No, literally, what do they mean? I don't understand. Because explain to me how... No, seriously, I don't understand. Because if there's a certain amount of calibration, you know, it's like scoring, what call it? Like on an exam? It's like scoring on an exam 100%, right? Usually he's... imagine you have an exam. Because this is where I think about monitors, okay? With the color calibration and stuff, the gamuts and whatever. You have an exam, you did 100%, you got perfect scores. How do you get over 100%? What, you do the extra questions? There's a reason they don't give you more. Like, imagine this, at the end of the year, you have 200% on your score on your exams. It doesn't work like that. So how the fuck are we in a world where monitors can all go over the sRGB requirement? I don't understand. Isn't that actually bad? Because you're saying, like, for example, the red is 30% more red? Because if it has a wider gamut, you know, it says wider gamut. Otherwise, it says sRGB, like, color percentage. That's a whole different thing, right? That's not the gamut. That's not the DCPIE or whatever it's called, the color range. Basically, there's a huge difference between color range and like, the sRGB thing, right? Okay, so how do you get 130% versus 100? Because that means we have 100 somewhere, right? It means we have the standard 100 somewhere. But for some reason, the 100% is not good enough, so we get an extra 30%, or we get 99. But apparently the 99 is really bad. The thing is, with the LG monitor that I have currently, apparently it's 99. sRGB, whatever color thing you wanna call it. That's what it is.
Hey, Minerva. Remember when I'd get you all worked up?
Just try and focus.
Oh, she didn't say no! That woman. That's not how it works? Okay, then explain to me how it works, because I mean, no offense, but you know, marketing terms are useless. I need to make something very, very clear for people. It doesn't matter what their opinion is of the subject matter, but I need to say this, okay? You never trust marketing gimmicks, okay? Never trust marketing gimmicks. Never trust them. They're all shit. Like, for example, you know, there's a monitor that is like, hey, this monitor is 400 CDM. No, not you know what CDM is, right? The thing for the light. Like the brightness, the neats. The neats, I love it how that's what it's called. You know that thing. We all know that, right? Okay, like 90% of the time, usually it's like 50 less. So if it says 400, it's more like 350. Very rarely they get them right. I mean, I'm just saying, man, I'm just... People have some big balls trusting companies and their lies. Do we do it? Oh my god, thank you homies, we did it. Wow, you guys are so cool and have big dicks. Or big vajayjays, I don't know what... I mean, isn't a big vajayjay usually negative? I don't know, I think big vajayjays are fine, they can fit me. Do you think anyone out there ever said, I hate my vajayjay, it's too big?
I trust the kid, Vel.
I don't trust the kid, I trust my giant vajayjay. How about that, woman?
I don't know. What if we can't make things right?
Then we go down trying. But we do it together.
Chai latte? Do you think no one out there ever said, I hate my vajayjay, it's so big? And the guy's like, bear to fit me, oh my god. And then like she has the tiniest vajayjay in the world and he has like the tiniest dick, you know, match made in heaven. But they hate each other. Do you think there was ever a couple that was like 100% compatible with each other, but due to some petty reason they decided not to be compatible? What's with me and giant vajayjays? Why wouldn't you want a giant vajayjay? It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. I mean, then again, I don't know. You know what, I'm just gonna say this. People are like, oh, I want a giant woman in my life. They never think about this gonna have a giant vajayjay, just saying. I'm not saying the vajayjay is gonna be huger. I don't mean like you know, if somebody is 2 meters tall, their vagina is gonna be like 2 meters big. That's not my point. But you know, like in relation to the human body, it's like, you know, it's gonna be slightly bigger. I'm pretty sure half those manlets won't fit unless they themselves have a big pee-pee.
Extermination quota fulfilled. We're heading for Xville, Velasco.
The Drifter once said, what are we in? Some kind of weird paradox? Oh yeah, I just love that part.
When can we do this again?
Why is the Extraction red? See, Extraction is scary, yo. It's a horror game. Did James Gunn make it? Did he get the license to Warframe? The Eva Extraction icon? No, that one comes with a mustache and a top hat. How come the only good rich person in the world is the Monopoly guy, even though it's technically evil? Also, Monopoly is supposed to teach us about the dangers of capitalism. Eventually, people will go broke in the streets. And then you end up crying and nobody will save you. Except only rich friends donate you $100 out of all the dollars they're keeping. And then you're in their debt. And then you start fucking over the other players. And then everybody starts making alliances. But then nobody's left with any kashish.
Let's get back to.
Oh, what a top hat. Noko. See, somebody said Noko in chat. Noko. Noko. No cook. Was that it? Was it that fast? Am I already at what's his name? Khalil? Who's there? I don't know. Spectability? Is that? Oh, that's clan. Also, who calls it clan nowadays? Sounds something like out of my animes. Clan. Clan. You know, I have to agree with some people back in the day in region. Ordis over here is so hard to see.
Silence. Ordis is excited.
It's almost impossible to see Ordis in here.
Of course.
Especially at nighttime. No wonder people keep on missing Ordis over here. Yo, Khalil, what's the mission this week?
Huh. Blue girl say she'd live in flower. Blue girl joke with call.
You say call to your name? Oh, call. Not Kal. Right, call. By the way, what do the Greniers need a penis? I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense, does it?
This where Narmer make veils for brothers.
I thought he was about to say this is where Namor make babies with Veil.
Better, we can rig these veils to overload and shred out every other veil in range. Whole Narmer cells liberated at a stroke. Ready?
Really, stroke, huh?
All came out tube ready. Still say blow up better.
What are my... Okay, no.
Oh, sweetie? See that big Magnalox?
Sweetie?
You need to get
I'm a
on the
big
other
boy,
side.
I'm no sweetie,
You,
okay?
darling, and find a way.
I'm a big man!
Oh, I'm impressed.
Just like every other SpongeBob
did you
movie.
figure
Oh
that
my
out?
god, somebody's gonna be like, do you watch SpongeBob? I'm like, no, actually I don't. Khalil! Is this new Khalil? I only watch the SpongeBob movies and every time I regret it. Except the one with Hasselhoff. That was actually like stupidly funny. But then all the other ones... Dude, what is SpongeBob about nowadays? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Also, it's like so on the nose, all the jokes about farts and poops and whatever. Is that how SpongeBob was always? I don't remember that. I like to advantage someone out there is like, yeah, SpongeBob used to be a classic, man. It's not a classic anymore. In fact, it counts sex now. This guy over there. Okay, one guy down. Okay, I don't need my nutritions here. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I guess there's an item over there I couldn't see, apparently. My eyes are the bad thing around here. Oh, wait, I love how in this mission you always have to rescue this guy. But yeah, also, I don't know why SpongeBob movies, they're like literally all the same. If you watch one SpongeBob movie, you basically watch all of them, except the decent one, which was with Hasselhoff. All the other ones are the same. They're the same pattern, like literally, they just change the villains around a little bit, and then it's like that's it.
Follow call.
Who is SpongeBob catering to? I don't understand. Is it for children? Either children have become really dumb nowadays. Which, by the way, I have to say, like, not like if that's the case, I truly don't understand PDFers. Those little shits are like so fucking stupid. If they watch fucking SpongeBob, man. Like SpongeBob is so stupid. That means the. Yeah, by all means recharge. I'm sorry, they vent?
We go now.
I'm sorry, did you... Oh, loser. I'm sorry, like he actually saw me there and then he gave up. You better not hear me. Good for you, Donatello. We're back to PDFers. We're back. Dude, if children like SpongeBob in its current state, I literally don't understand them. I think we made a huge mistake. I think I take back what I said. I think the Fermi paradox was that children were too dumb nowadays to survive.
Just one more.
It's like Caillou. But because, you know, I see things and I'm like, this can't be it. We cannot have reached this point of being this stupid. And then, of course, you say it to people on Reddit and they're like, did you know we live in the most peaceful times ever? And I'm like, okay, I didn't say that. I literally did not say anything about us having war 24/7 everywhere. No! Even after a certain event that happened in the North Americas, we're still living in the most peaceful of times. How dare you say otherwise? I'm like, how do you know that? Because history! What history? What do you mean by history? Well, if you see it during the proletariat years, you know, and then there's a French Revolution thingy. People are constantly in war, man. World was a violent place. I'm like, do you have proof?
Fun part.
Just because a couple of historians found a piece of paper that was like, I hate this person, I wanna kill them, let's go to war. Let's go for 100-year war, and the war's like lasted, what, 5 years, 8? Dude, it takes longer to order a graphic card nowadays, just saying. Than some of the wars that lasted all the way back then. Like, I don't understand with this idea that, you know, we lived in peaceful times in sorry, not back in the day, nowadays. Because we see less war. I'm like, yeah, you see less war. Most other people don't see less war, just saying. In fact, in some places they see more war nowadays.
Do you see anything that could tell you the key sequence?
You're a key sequence, girl. Another one of you. This pository.
Well done, Carl. Now to make some noise.
I absolutely hate it when Redditors say that. I seriously want to punch them in the face, those Redditors.
Marking weapons locker. You're gonna need a gun.
Whenever you're like, you know, hey, look at this, bad stuff is happening. Well, we live in peaceful times.
Deacons are hunting you.
That's not my point. Well, what's your point, Dan? You're not a knight going out there as a squire defeating a whole bunch of dragons. The world was in chaos back then. People are dying left and right. Okay, you do know the bubonic plague was not man-made warfare, right? You don't dare put the bubonic plague as if humanity was going extinct and we're having war 24/7. If you ever do that, you better shut the fuck up, honestly, and go and read a book, maybe. Oh, sorry, not a book. Sorry, you can't read.
Great. Now you just show me where to shoot. I'll try not to singe your eyelashes.
Kind of like, what you call them?
Deacon Scum can die.
What are they called? Oh yeah, the jokes whenever they make about Warframe players, they're like, do you know Warframe players can't read? Lol 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 lol. I'm like, yeah, I guess. Because you know what's so funny? People literally spend hours, days, weeks researching the stupidest things. Like, every year, we have a new research that comes out. And it's like, hey, do you know eggs are bad for you? They cause, I'm not gonna say trigger warning, but you know, I'm gonna say the word, I guess. Ew! Eggs cause cancer. And the next year, eggs don't cause cancer, they in fact fight it! I'm like, oh, that's not at all what you guys said. So, which one is it? And then another year, it's like, did you know coffee causes cancer? I'm like, are you serious? Yeah, don't drink coffee. And then the other year, well, did you know coffee fights cancer? I'm like, what's going on here? And then somewhere along the lines, they're gonna be like, well, don't drink too much coffee, okay, or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That is what makes sense, you know, moderation. But I really doubt coffee. Listen, unless your coffee has uranium, where the fuck is the cancer mechanic coming? Cancer mechanic coming from?
Something big is coming your way.
Okay. But man, it's so stupid. People rather spend hours, days, week wasting money in this world. Okay, let's be honest. They're wasting money.
Got them.
Let's face it, these people are wasting people's money. Scientific research my ass, man.
I love this.
Why don't, girl? Oh, you think you're gonna fight me?
That's it. They don't suspect a thing.
It'd be so funny if that thing defeated me.
They just shoot off smuggler looking for a quick find.
You're a quick find. And people are like, why do you trust scientists? I'm like, are you seeing scientists other than the fact that at one point they published every single piece of paper they had across the continent in order to, like, validate the paper, essentially? Have you seen that? Hey now, don't say that, you're just being racist. No, I'm not. Like, look at the papers where they're being published for no reason! Because there are no standards! They're gonna publish anything, you just pay a little bit of money and they're like, hey, scientific paper proves that eggs give you cancer. I'm like, shut the fuck up at that point, man. Instead, they should research why sometimes people, especially... Like, it's so funny because I actually experienced this. At a point in Warframe... Yeah, actually, in Warframe, I was basically not reading anything. Like I was glazing over everything. And the reason it's, like, so stupid, but it's actually so funny. Because I started watching a bunch of foreign shows. They're not in English. Yeah, let's descend into hell, baby. In mine... I don't have multiplayer on, right? Yeah, I should, okay. Because at one point, I was just watching foreign shows, whether it be Korean movies or anime.
Yes, come. Kick my corpse.
Am I in
Memories
multiplayer?
of my violent past. I suppose it is better than you doing this in the waking world.
You can shut the fuck up, sexy man. That mom loves for some reason. Okay, we're in multiplayer.
What is that horrible smell? Devil.
Your French farts, that's what they are. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. So for a while I was watching like foreign media. Ah shit, I don't have the thingy with me. No. God, where the thingy is? They should be dropping, man. But I was watching like too much foreign media. Basically, because I can't tolerate the what's called it, the dubs. Dude, nobody can honestly blame me for like not tolerating dubs. Because I just have bad experiences with dubs. And listen, I know in Japanese stuff they just have the same 5 voice actors. Ah! You know, especially that this guy with sultry voice. He has certain voice, it's so like you know, distinct. And dude, the amount of times I just hear him and I'm like, hey, it's my man! The same voice actor, yay! How you been, homie? But the amount of time, like you know, like I don't know. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's also stupid, but I don't know. The English voice actors do this nasally thing as if they're cosplaying as Sonic. I don't know how to explain it. Because, you know, everybody's like, isekai, isekai, isekai. My first foray into isekai was literally Overlord. And oh my god, like, nobody can tell me the voice acting there was fine at all in English. It was absolutely abysmal. My favorite part were the lizard man. They were like, meh. You know, you have big muscular lizard man. They're like, we have to fight for our honor. That's at least what it sounds like in Japanese, and then not in English. You know, that's the like the gravitas of the voice. Why? Oh, that's shrinking because we did it. That's what it sounds like the gravitas of the voice. And then in the English version, it's like, wow, what we doing now? I'm hungry. Wow, where my chili dogs at? Can't catch what you can't see, Dr. Robotnik. I mean Overlord. And I'm like, dude, this is like so stupid. There's clearly something wrong here. And by the way, this also extends to movies, okay? For example, what was it? Remember that absolute classic movie that like every young kid absolutely loved? Well, not young kid, I'm talking about young boys love. It was called The Raid, right? By the way, fun fact, there's a Raid 2 movie, and you might think it's good, it's actually bad. It's actually absolutely disastrous. I've never seen such a bad movie. But dude, this is not a joke. If anybody wants to watch this, they should. There's a scene in that movie where I think it's a bad guy or something. You know, the bad young guy that does a mistake and his father mafioso is like beating him. You know, to teach his son a lesson for being so stupid or whatever. And dude, that's not a joke. Here's the voice acting. And by the way, this is a movie. Okay, it's a movie dubbed in English. It's not anything else. It's not an anime or anything. And I swear they sound like this. The dad is slapping the son. Okay, you hear this noise. Okay, and the son is going, father, dude, when I heard that, I had to pop my head on the screen and be like, what the fuck just happened? Am I watching an adult movie? What the fuck? Father, Dad, don't. That's been my experience with dubs, and I'm so happy that up till today, dubs are still bad, honestly. Because even in English, it's like, you know, the same couple of guys just doing the hot chili dog expression with Sonic, that's it. Nothing really good ever comes out of English dubs. Because it's always like the same 5 voice actors that have to voice act like a young boy or something, like young teenager or whatever. And honestly, it just sounds annoying at that point. I mean, again, you know, when it comes to like Japanese media, they have the same 5 voice actors as well. I think Korean shows also do. I'm not sure about that though. I mean, they reuse a lot of their actors, so no, once I see one actor, I'm like, oh hey, you've been in that Netflix one. I mean, of course, Netflix doesn't make original shows, they just call them original, in the sense they're the first one to publish them. But you know, the amount of times I've seen that same actor from a Netflix show in like so many other lower budget shows or whatever, I'm like, okay, I guess there is a lack of actors. Or something. It's the same guy over and over again. Why? Imagine Chris Pratt acting in at least 10 fucking movies and TV shows at the same time within a year sometimes. That's how funny it is. But anyways, so where was I, by the way? Where did this conversation start and end? Okay, anyways. So the thing is, you know, people are like, isekais are getting really popular, whatever, and my first forays is with Overlord, and man, already within the first season I want to blow my head off with the fucking voice acting in English. I was like, dude, this is so bad. And you think it might improve with other shows, it doesn't. They keep on the same voice actors that do the same voice acting, that they sound like a cheap-ass knockoff of fucking Sonic out of all the characters. And that is why I don't have such a whole opinion of dubs. I don't think up to today I heard a single dub that actually works. Like, you know, I was like, hey, this sounds fine. Like, you know, a young guy loses the entire family and he turns into a werewolf. And they still act like with the, where are my chili dogs at? I mean, I feel like you can give him slightly voice, you know? They are teenage boys with gruff voice, just saying. Not all of them sound like, where am I? What are we doing with our life? My chili dogs. Dude, I'll forever keep on saying chili dogs, because that's what they sound like. 90% of those voice actors out there, literally in English, they sound like a fucking knockoff Sonic. I can't say that in any other way. But yeah. Anyways, the reason Warframe players don't read is because during that time, when I was watching so much foreign media, I got tired of reading, okay? So when I started playing Warframe, weak points, yeah, okay.
With souls light, we will endure.
Because, basically, when I started playing Warframe, I didn't want to read, I got tired. Because imagine this, you're watching a show, okay, a Korean show, about a ghostly doctor, woo! Okay, just imagine that. And the show is like 1 hour long, okay? 1 hour! Okay? Dude, I've been reading subs for about an hour, and there's no English dub for that. Oh yeah, the labia, we need the labia, man. By the way, your wife is your dog? What a bitch. But, I mean, I'm just saying, man, if somebody is gonna watch a Korean show about the ghostly doctor, okay, and the show averages an hour, without advertisements, by the way, an hour, and you know, it's like, you know, it's like a show. Like, you need to read the characters' motivations and stuff. It's not action, you can't fast forward or skip reading. Dude, do you want me to, like, then read Warframe? And not to mention that, you know, D has like lots of errors in the way certain things work. They don't explain some stuff. Yeah, like I don't think that's a problem with the community not being able to read honestly in Warframe. I think the real problem here simply is the overlap of the community that watches a lot of foreign media that is sub. So they kind of get tired of reading and they don't want to read at that point. Because just a few days ago I got curious, like, was the joke still there? People can't read in Warframe? And yeah, it's still there.
Dear sweet giant cat, lead us swiftly to the heart of corruption.
And I was like, you know what? That's so funny because I don't think any other community, well, very few other communities do that, so what's the overlap here? It turns out it's the meat that they consume in their spare time. Because things actually got very bad for me at one point. I basically didn't want to read anything. I forget what it was. There was an important piece of governmental paper I got. And I was so tired of reading, basically, that like I almost fucked up and I didn't read something important, the important line. I just glazed over it. And I was like, oh shit, why did I do that? Usually I read things very carefully, why am I just skipping lines now? And it turns out because I was consuming too much foreign media that I had to sub-read every time. When I realized that, I was like, okay, I need to change a few things here, this is not good. But yeah, I love it how doctors will literally spend years. Okay, they'll spend fucking years researching eggs and coffee. If they'll literally get grandma killed early. And all I could think about is, yeah, no, you can shut the fuck up, honestly. You guys clearly don't know what you're talking about, just saying. Like, why don't you guys research some stuff, you know? Like for example, you know, always kids, they don't know how to read. They read below 5th grade or something, yada yada yada. Ooh, it's a socio-political situation, ooh. And I'm like, do you guys ever think about doing a research why this is happening, for example? No? Okay, then shut the fuck up, you clearly don't care. Where is this man? Oh, it was this the entire time. Do you know kids don't know how to read nowadays? Did you ever research why? No! But here, look at me, I'm a teacher that I know kids don't know how to read. Okay, but why? We don't know. Do you want to do some research and know why? No. Okay, then don't complain, man. What do you mean? It's important! It's about our social standing in the world. Yeah, okay, but do you know why it's happening, no? Could it be because kids nowadays, in order to buy a simple monitor, they need to spend at least like 5 hours in the middle of the night researching if the sRGB saturation levels are 99% versus 133%, which doesn't make any fucking sense. How are you calculating it? Do you ever think about that? No. Clearly the kids are stupid. Yeah, kids nowadays even have to fucking have lawyer talk about their fucking warranty. I'm just saying, if I was a young person, I mean, I am young, mind you. I'm... you know, I'm just speaking in context, okay? I'm still handsome and young, okay? Nobody say otherwise. In fact, if you say you get a curse, you become 10 years older. You become a super uncle. Then I become your... but you know, it's like, dude, even kids nowadays need to read their fucking warranties left and right. Imagine this, somebody just goes to university and they have to read their fucking warranty left to right. I don't mean like the direction they read it in, I don't mean anything by that. I mean like, you know, they need to like read every small nuance on it.
Special.
Hey, do you know your hard drive has limited warranty? What do you mean by limited warranty? It means if things happen, you know, you can just get a new one from us, okay? But it can also mean refurbished. Okay. Oh, by the way, we forgot to mention one very important thing. The data recovery service that we offer, you have to pay for it. Okay. Does that seem limited warranty to you? Yeah, it is. So limited warranty means I have to keep backup copies of my files. If something happens physically to the hard drive, you guys will replace it pretty much, right? Yeah. Okay, but what about my files? You'll see them, no? In case you want to repair the hard drive. Right? Okay, this means I can run a magnet on my hard drive. Hey, whoa, we don't cover that. Okay, then you're gonna get my files for free, man. My will to live died. It's so scary, by the way. I think the scariest part about the computer is literally the hard drive. If that thing dies, like, who's gonna fix it? I know you get a new one, but then your files inside, everybody's gonna see them, no? Imagine you watch Hot Busty MILFs, and some guy in the studio starts laughing at you once you send the hard drive. They're like, lol, look at this guy, big Busty MILFs, lol. lol. He likes MILFs, lol. Mommy issues, huh? Imagine this right now. One day you send a hard drive to get it fixed. There's a guy judging you for your MILF stuff. He and his cavorting of friends. They're all sitting around the computer with their pimply ass face laughing at you. Sorry, I don't know why to insult them. You know what? No, fuck them, man. How do you judge my secret stash of MILFs?
Lua shields us.
Range hits have... Okay, I don't care what the other one says. I'm not... I don't want to read. This week I'm doing a lot of reading. I don't want to read that. But yeah. I'm afraid guys might find my MILF stuff. Maybe, but that's not the point. The point is, like, dude, I'm gonna be sending a hard drive that's broken back to a person, right? They most likely are just gonna repair the spindly needle if it's traditional hard drive. Really? You call this mercy? Merci beaucoup, monsieur. Je merci, tu merci. Et morçon, vous morcez. Le champignon est morté. Voilà le roquette. Wow. Tu te skills. Comment je suis single? Allô Tabana, comment ça va? Nouveau musique? Oh là là! Décrypté! Oh là là! Je suis décrypté. Je suis pas encrypté. Le 7-zip. This French nonce is the stupidest things in the world, and people want to fertilize their ovaries. So fuck this world, man. Okay, I don't understand why these things, people blow them up still. Is it just a mistake? Don't they know how to play the game, or is it the pet? Because I think that occasionally happens with me as well. I think that it might be my pet. Okay, Zaku, you're level 26. How don't you know? Zaku? You're level 26. That's not a reading problem at this point, just saying, like, how do you even arrive here if you don't know how to do that? Can you get to these missions before the thing?
I can only pray that the luminaries took pity on all these poor souls.
Which souls? The dark ones? See, that's a very high level joke. I didn't ring the elden ones, but you know.
This light, it is not of soul. It is the searing attention of scrutiny. It will burn you if you let it.
This one is easy.
Oh my god. Another one of these missions? Are you seriously? Today is not the day for these, man. Are there two A's? Okay, D, I know in Canada we don't have the alphabet, it's a Roman thing, but you know, I don't think it's like A, B, A, C. Oh, get it, they're showing the rotations. Get it? Rotations. Wow, they are so funny. Oh, look, another one in my A. That's what she said. Another one in my C. But remember something very important right now. I'm host and the game is breaking. AAC. This is rotation. This is how the makes a drop load. The drop loads, the drop rates in a survival mission.
I believe the meaning of this is quite clear. Death, and a great deal of it.
Lord. You're so funny, homie, honestly.
Find a shrine to himself. Why am I not so proud?
I'm the one doing all job around here. Wait, do I have a limbo with us?
Why? Come to debase me even more? Or are you just here to rob my corpse?
Kinky. No, that was mom's job, don't you worry, old man.
Fire silences them all!
Shield us with your grace! Bless our blades with your light!
Ah, see, it's a Path of Exile reference, D.
Aim a little
By the way, when he
higher.
does that attack over there, I was always like, isn't that a Path of Exile reference with a shield around Leon? And yeah, apparently it was. Oh, my balls ache, man. Is the game loading? Oh, right, this area. Is there another Warframe I can play in these missions? There isn't really. We need like so much damage. I can take a Rhino, I can take a Serene, I guess. No idea. Could also take a Valkyrie. Vauban? Well, Vauban is coming out in a few days now with the skin. And I love how D is like, hey guys, no more patching, we're going radio silence until Vauban's skin comes out. Yeah, it's gonna be so funny, people are gonna play Vauban and they're gonna be like, how do we play this guy? We keep on dying and I'm like, welcome to Warframe where you die. This one nice white dog, man. What dog?
This one is easy. The air on
I'm lagging, I think.
for us, and so
I think, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, or do, Einstein.
If you wish to survive.
Am I lagging or not sure actually? No, I think the UI just broken this one, okay. Moderate performance, how do you get maximum? Oh, we're already done. Okay. Very weird that the host is the one that left. What, they're lagging to themselves? I'm not host, why? D, I don't have good internet, how dare you?
This demon, this grossling, it mocks us with all
Girl,
its
you
greed.
mock me.
It must be vanquished, for decency's sake.
Okay. Don't ask me, I have no idea.
Speed would be important when on the battlefield, I suppose.
What do you mean I suppose? Just because you're lacking one eye doesn't mean that's not the case, Leon. Okay, shut the fuck up, I suppose, because I can't see. Will I be watching Iron Lung? Wait, going out on VOD, yeah. I like how the movie made back its money.
The refractory is trying to purge Marie from the system.
Of course, you can't really trust anybody who's saying whether the movie is good or bad. You can't trust them, because you know how people are. Because some of the reviews I just heard were like, oh, it's just a YouTuber screaming in a room for 2 hours or something. Somebody said that. It's a YouTuber YouTubing it up. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Listen, after FNAF, okay, I don't trust anybody. Because people are like, you know, FNAF 1 is amazing. Even normies were like, it's amazing. And I'm like, okay, that sounds good. Because you know how game movies are, they usually suck. So I was like, ooh, this might be good then. And I watched it and I was like, yeah, I think it became overrated. Yo, Nun, bring your fat ass back here. Or is it Leon? I don't know, they all have fat asses. So I was like, ooh, this is exciting. FNAF might actually be good. And I watched it and I was like, wait, it's actually average. It's kind of like that other horror movie, Terrifier, right? The one with the clown. Listen, there's a reason nobody watched Terrifier 1, okay? No offense to anybody who likes that movie, but let's face it, 1 wasn't as popular as 2. Okay? And 2 was popular for a blitz second. See, I made a new term, blitz second, see? Oh. How am I single, by the way? But yeah, there's a reason for that. A lot of these guys in no ammo, man. I absolutely hate this bullshit sometimes in the game. Are there more guys? Where are they? Come down here and fight me. But Terrifier 1, basically nobody talked about it. I never heard about the movie until Terrifier 2, and then I decided to watch Terrifier 1, which was like, you know, the usual horror movies with a clown, I guess. I'm not super knowledgeable about horror movie stuff, honestly. Whatever, it was part of the course. Nothing else you could honestly say. And then Terrifier 2 comes out, everybody's like, wow, it's such a good movie, wow, it's truly terrifying, and I honestly think it was still the same schlock as every other horror movie during that time. I didn't really see anything special about it. But let's face it, the reason people even remotely talk... Where's the last of Vito Plus? Okay. The reason people talk about it was because of the girl in it wearing that angel costume and then them trying to do the entire what call it? Okay. I guess it's faster. We're gonna have to wait 10 seconds over there. You have the girl with the angel outfit. You know, and then they got like synth wavy, fancy. Let's face it, that's what they did. There wasn't really anything special there about it. So they did that, and people were like, whoa, 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 best movie ever, best horror movie ever. I honestly think it was like massively overrated for how good it was supposed to be, as people claimed. And the third movie comes out, by the way, and nobody talks about it, okay? I'm just pointing out something very important right now. Terrifier 1 and 3, nobody talked about them. It didn't have like media presence.
Here, I might gather you in this desolation.
Okay, it didn't have media presence, and then 2 does. Specifically 2, okay? Specifically. Can this woman stop talking? Thank you.
We fight on. Soul, be in your heart.
Like fleeting thoughts that escape one's grasp, these devices seek to elude us.
Same thing with FNAF? Yeah, same thing with FNAF. FNAF 1 had a media presence and everybody was like, wow, it's actually good. And then I watch it, I'm like, okay, it's just average. Like, there isn't really any particularly, like, wow thing about it, you know? Like, wow. As people are claiming. Like what would be the wow thing about FNAF 1? Like, I don't understand. Like, no, what's the wow thing? Like, what was the thing about FNAF 1 that was like, wow, that everybody was claiming? I still up to today don't understand that one. But anyway, once I was done, FNAF 2 comes out and people are like, wow, it's better, it's more of the same, but this time for the fans. And then I watch it and I'm like, did they seriously, dude, without spoiling anything, did they seriously just have a fucking scene in that movie that people are saying it's like really good? Where Freddy just walks in for 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, like 30 seconds, and then just walks off. They're like, hey, it's a Freddy reference. Even though, like, I think he is in the movie. Was he? Yeah, I think he was. But there was, I think, a specific Freddy costume design that they wanted to show off. And he literally just walks in the scene for 30 seconds and just then walks off. And I'm like, what the fuck? Hey guys, here's Freddy. I'm like, okay, cool. We saw Freddy plenty of time, man. Well, what is this? No, you don't understand. This is a specific revision of Freddy. We want to make a reference. And I was like, did you guys seriously just put Freddy in here? This Freddy, this specific Freddy. Because you guys want to make a reference. You guys want to make a reference of that specific Freddy in your movie. It turns out Mr. Scott, whatever his name is, the designer of FNAF, apparently he just wrote the script all by himself instead of having 2 extra writers to help him. That's why the movie was the way it was. You know, up to I keep on, I do believe this. I think Scott just stumbled into success. That guy doesn't want to follow up on everything, on anything. And isn't that the case? He did stumble into success because he was making a weird game that looked scary. People made fun of it and he got angry and he was like, okay, I'm gonna make a scary game, FNAF. That's what started it all. Like, he actually stumbled into success, strangely enough. But then you think he'd like adapt and overcome. The thing that gets me is like why did he think he knew how to write a story of FNAF? Also, why don't you want like other three, like sorry, not three, like literally 2 other people to support him with the writing? I don't understand as well. I mean, there's nothing wrong about having 2 extra writers help you, no? Listen, I'm not gonna talk big, okay? Who am I? But if I was making a movie about a game that I made, like, is it wrong to have 2 extra helpers? Because I think it's that veto powers at the end. Like, I think Scott Pilgrim... Sorry, not Scott Pilgrim! Whoever the guy is of FNAF, Scott. I think it's that veto powers at the end. Wasn't that one of the stipulations? So, like, the 2 writers in the first movie, he could still veto them. Which I don't think he did.
In the fog of
okay, yeah, I said we're gonna be you sexy little... you cats, huh? You feline fucks, man. But if he had veto powers, then why don't he simply use it if he needed it? It's honestly so strange when the quote-unquote artsy type, you know, they end up ruining their own product for, like, absolutely no reason. I don't know why. I didn't enjoy it. No, I didn't. I seriously didn't enjoy the second movie at all. You see, my problem is I'm too cultured. Sorry, that's not the case. Literally, my problem is, like, you know, I shouldn't read what other people say first. That is honestly my problem. That's my biggest problem. I should stop listening to people's opinions about things because they set expectations and then the expectations are not met and I'm like, okay, like, dude, fuck off. Listen, do I have to repeat this again? This is why I think the chillest demographic out there is the Avatar demographic. They just want to fuck blue cat girls, that's it. Also, you remember when back in the day people would watch Avatar, got depressed? They literally wanted to isekai themselves to go to a better world as the Avatar world. Dude, you gotta respect people who just outright say, I wish I could isekai and go to like the Avatar world where I get to fuck sexy blue cats the entire day. Dude, that is like wholesome compared to the delusions other people have. Because I never had a single person, whether it be a personal friend or people on the internet, absolutely cry in joy and be like, you know, they're crying for themselves. They're basically crying for themselves. They're like, wow, Avatar is such a joy, a feast for the eyes. I mean, yeah, the story is passive, but oh my god, it's so beautiful. Look at this world.
Yes.
Sexy blue cat people. Also, you can eat fresh vegetables and fruits without any pollution. Wow, humans are bad. They're truly bad unless you're the good one. You get a chance with them. Meow. Hypnotic flames, see, they're hypnotic.
You are hope. Here you are safe.
See, line is chained up. Listen, that's what I'm saying about the community difference, okay?
If we must.
I mean, compared to other communities out there, you know, like I know I'm giving FNAF a beating, but like even if you're a fan of it, like, why are you simply lying and saying, like, you know, it's that good, the second one? Doesn't it work? Oh, you didn't choose? Oh, you have to choose for it to trigger, okay. Like, you know, what business do you have lying about the quality of the movie? I don't understand. It's a movie, man. I'm watching a movie to be a movie. If I wanted to see a stupid video game where Freddy appears for like 2 seconds and he's like, hey, look at me, I'm Freddy, lol. Hello, fellow kids. Je suis Freddy. J'ai Freddy, tout Freddy, ils ont Fredon, tout Freddy. How about the Federica, huh? What, Scott, you're not progressive or something? Careful you donate money to next time, okay? Haha! Like, we gotta lie about the movie. I mean, I don't expect masterpiece writing, man, that's not the thing, but oh my god, you guys can do slightly better, no.
The devil is our locomotive and we must blow off his steam.
Yeah, the first one was kind of shocky. That is fine. That's part of the course. That's not the problem. The problem was the second one was like so much worse. I don't understand how they made it worse. Dude, I don't understand why they simply introduced that. This is the one scene with the kids and Freddy, the specific one that they just introduced, and then they're like, "That's Freddy." All I could think was like, did you guys seriously just waste a cameo for that reason? Well, what's going on here? I don't understand. I know someone out there is going to be like, wait, it's not part of the show. Or movie, should I say. And I'm like, well, that's then write it differently from the start? You know, write it differently, man. Nobody told you to write FNAF 2 this way, where, like, literally, you just put in a cameo. Dude, you don't need a cameo in FNAF. You're already FNAFing. What more do you want a FNAF? You want an extra layer of FNAF inside your FNAF? You know those guys where like I drink milk with my cheese,
Be strong, brother of my soul.
and then I break my milk with milk. You know, like when people break alcohol with water. You know, there's some psychotic guys that are like, I want more milk per milk for the milk to the milk. This is what I felt like FNAF 2. I felt like Scott was like, I want more. I want more FNAF per cubic meter of FNAF. And I'm like, dude, the entire movie is about FNAF. Just write it better. No. You don't understand. We need higher concentration of FNAF.
This one is easy. The air on Tau was toxic for us, and so efforts had to be made to make it less so. See that you do the same if you wish to survive.
High concentration of FNAF. Yeah. I honestly hated FNAF 2, the movie. I was like, this is so stupid, man. Yeah, the good thing going here, man. Yeah, some nice schlocky, you know, a schlocky base for your movies. Go on with it. There's nothing wrong with that. Nope, we gotta try and make it high art, but also we're gonna do everything wrong and then just reference stuff. Dude, I honestly felt like nothing happened in the second movie. Like nothing of substance, like the first one at the very least. Easiest job in the world, and somehow Daddy fucks it up.
The cost of war. Bloodshed.
Well, yeah, your French should know about that. You know, very surprised Leon and Arthur don't get into it. Actually, it would be so funny if Marie and Leon like literally get into it and like start fighting against Arthur and his homies. Arthur, Quincy? Yeah, Arthur. Yeah, actually Arthur and Quincy, right? Well, not Eleanor. Eleanor feels like a pacifist, honestly. Should roll her eyes. Dude, is there Rule 34 where Quincy and Arthur are like with Leon? The French and the Brit? Okay. Yeah? Am I dead? I have no idea what just happened. I think I'm dead. Also, I have no idea why massive damage buff didn't do any damage to any of the enemies. Say they're overtuned here or something. Am I dead? Did the game bug out? Oh, because they're invisible half of the time, so I couldn't see them. I think Emergent Savior broke the game. Well, at least in my case. Okay, I'm a broker on Warframe. See, I'm in kid mode only. Maybe this will fix it? Yo, can you kill me? I think I'm invincible! Oh, okay. Nothing works. Okay, nothing works. I need to Alt F4 the game. Huh? Ah. Let's go back in, baby. Let's go back in. The busts a crime. Who am I gonna connect to after I Alt F4, man? Shut up, D. Every day we stray further away from the light of soul. Oh, come on! We're right there and the game had to break. Okay, note to self. Remove Emergent Savior, because apparently that's one of the things that breaks the... I actually found out that apparently Emergent Savior can break the game. Let's go.
There you are.
And nobody's joining us. Why?
We descend.
I have to do the tank again.
Violence, targeted, vindictive, intimate.
Just like you, Daddy.
The devil is our locomotive and we must blow off his steam.
Oh my god, it's Midnight that can break them. It's your pet, but why can your pet actually break these ones, but not the other ones? Okay, sorry for insulting all those people who are joining this mission. Apparently your pet can break them. This game developer man known as the...
This light, it is not of soul. It is the searing attention of scrutiny. It will burn you if you let it.
Oh, put on some sunscreen, I guess, or something.
What is that horrible smell? Devil, is that you? No! Can you... What do you mean stalled? Is there always one that's offline? Is it A by any chance? Okay, it doesn't matter. We won. Victory is ours, loser. Wait, how come your pet can pick up the HP items?
I believe the meaning of this is quite clear. Death, and a great deal of it.
What is in front of me every time that's absorbing my shots other than the invisible guys? But I swear there was something else. Wait, can I? What do you want, loser? Can you stop spawning behind me, man? Oh, you can target invisible enemies. Okay, I have no idea last time I couldn't. Who is in front of me?
Find a shrine to himself. Why am I not surprised?
Sol, guide-nous à travers cette obscurité et protège nos âmes du mal. Sol, guide-nous à travers cette obscurité et protège nos âmes du mal.
It's all right, Marine. We are only phantoms if it cannot truly harm you.
Where are all these supposed enemies around here that I don't see, man? What an annoying place to be in. Dude, there's like literally nobody here. Don't lie to me ever again, okay? Yeah? Why take it so long to load?
I really do not know why I continue to agree to this.
For the loot.
Fine.
What? What new player did I want to skip? Also, nice square change the what you couldn't afford extra polygons on that. Make them slightly smoother.
Baptism of brimstone for you!
More like a baptism of
This holy image.
Bukaki. The man just kicked me. Rod, stand still, you son of a bitch. See, it's an Elden Ring reference! I just got it!
We'll see you soon.
I punched that man in the face 21 times. Okay. Okay, we defeated my dark refractory period. Okay. Thank you, Dagas. Goodbye, Dagas. Also, is that your name? Temporary email? By the way, temporary email is still a thing?
And who? Ah. Hello, Drifter.
There's a joke in there somewhere about drifting her.
Oh, there'll be other times.
Well, there? Are you sure? The world is ending tomorrow, literally.
You got a minute, Tenno?
No. Do you?
Membranes. I had the Albrecht Intrati dream again. Let's see what twisted wonders the Void has created. Reconstruction of the past is possible. Oh, goodbye then.
Back from English papers? Oh, congratulations. So what does Tension have today? Does he have anything? Would like me to let know that someone managed to get an acceptance and love for writing and don't know what's happening to you. What? Gain an acceptance and love for writing. What do you mean acceptance? You mean the teachers accepted you? What, you got a free scholarship on writing? Ever since Teshin became grey, he has not been the same. Yeah, that's generally what happens to old man. They lose that vigor. Ah, shit, he had extra cool vibe picked up by mistake. Ah, daddy. I don't think you're so cool now, okay. What's this, by the way? Is this something? Huh? Jade's prom... Oh. But related to what? I know it said Jay's promise, but like, that's it? Why is this here? I'll leave the one I will. Beside bedside layer Uranus. Executives look at me, what a life but massive potential, just like that. Scream Defiance face, razors, okay. Why is it there like that randomly? Is there a reason? What, Teshin's ghost? Do we Teshin still got it though? Where is it, the real one or is it the fake one? You call this a little shop? It's pretty big, all things considered, boy, huh? The Simpsons. The Simpsons. Where's the degenerate place? An ember? The day you don't see an ember, and I love how lazy it is. They gave her the fire sword, man. Shut the fuck up. You know, I have to say, I think I never came in here and actually saw somebody use this and actually have a skin on. It's always fucking ember, though. Oh, right, the congregations of the manlets. I completely forgot about this. Okay, I like how the community creators are the most normal looking out. Okay, anyways. On that note, 99 sippy tight peeps, I'm Ate, take care of it, bye, stay safe, and yeah, don't go to a relay and start cavorting about. Anyways, take care peeps. I'm out. Bye bye.